The most common Hall effect device used in brushless DC motors is called a Hall generator. Basically, the Hall generator is a semiconductor wafer which has the ability to generate a voltage when a magnetic field is present. Notice the four leads on this device. A supply voltage is applied to the B- and B+ connectors. When the magnetic lines of force are perpendicular to the plane of the wafer, a voltage is induced into the wafer. This voltage is then used in the firing of the field winding semiconductors. Even though the voltage in the wafer is quite small, the current will be proportional to the strength of the magnetic field. This makes the Hall generator quite useful for detecting changes in the magnetic field of the moving rotor and generating pulses for fire control. Now let's look a little deeper inside the brushless DC motor. Notice that the heart of this motor is a rotor containing permanent magnets. The magnets are installed in such a way that the poles are placed in sets. The actual number of magnets used in the brushless DC motor will be determined by the size of the motor and its torque capabilities. Regardless of the number of permanent magnets used, they must be placed in pairs for the motor to function properly. Even though the brushless DC motor is designed to operate on conventional DC motor principles, it uses solid-state switching circuitry instead of brushes. When the Hall generators sense the position of the rotor's magnetic field with respect to the field windings, they generate a voltage which is then used to control the switch time of the solid-state devices. This switching action creates a revolving magnetic field within the stator that maintains the rotation of the rotor. The elimination of the brushes simplifies the upkeep and maintenance of this motor due to the fact that there are no brushes to be serviced or replaced. Without brushes in the motor, there will be no arcing. Therefore, brushless DC motors can be safely used in explosive-type environments. Brushless DC motors offer excellent speed control, and in some of the models available, the switching circuitry is already mounted inside the motor assembly.